all the years of the Maury Show,
Wow.
this is the first time Macaulay Culkin has ever been mentioned. Joining us now from Mansfield, Ohio, is Crystal. You see, in 2017, Crystal was in a club. Then a 6'9" guy named John walks up to her, whispers something in her ear, and then disappears. A year later, same club. John walks up to Crystal again, whispers something in her ear, and guess what? That time, she did not let him vanish. In fact, the next night, they slept together. Today, Crystal has a 2-year-old son named Kyle, and she wants to prove to John that he is Kyle's father. Okay, so tell me about the night in the club.
We were partying, kicking it. You know, he walks up to me, this unusual tall guy, and I'm just like, whoa, what's going on? And then he whispered something in my ear, and I just didn't pay no attention because I had my own situation going on. And then I never see him again. And then exactly that same day, a year later, he pops up and slide next to me and didn't let me leave till he got my number.
It didn't take you all long to hook up, did it?
Not at all.
Like
Not at all. It was
next day.
Literally Valentine's Day, the next day.
And then you didn't see him again?
Well, he came in and out. You know, I got the good morning, beautiful, I'm gonna come see you today, and then the weird stuff start happening, you know. So I'm like, I'm gonna just distance myself. He's clearly on something else. It must have just been one night stand, and then...
Right. And then you find out you're pregnant, right?
Yes, 5 weeks later.
Did you get in touch with him?
Yes, 5 minutes after I found out I was pregnant.
And what was the reaction?
He was not feeling it at all. He didn't like it. He wasn't trying to hear it. He was just like, no, this is not happening, no.
You expected more from him because he's a little older, right?
Yeah, he's 12 years older than me. I expected him to be more mature about the situation. He just wasn't trying to hear it. He was just like, no, and then he just disappeared again.
He's not completely distant from you, right? In fact,
no.
Aren't you pregnant right now?
Yes, I am 6 months pregnant again with our second child.
Crystal,
with John's child.
You know what it is, Crystal.
Yes, with John's child. After Kyle was born, he was not trying to be involved, and then he just kept coming back and forth. We end up having several conversations about how the situation
that's not
should
my
go.
Child. Like, that's what we're here for.
We had several conversations about how the situation should go, and then he was just like, okay, this is my child. He's telling this person this is his baby. He's telling that person it's not his baby.
This is what we on here for, no?
Exactly. We're going to find out.
Apparently, this back and forth just isn't between the two of you, because your families are involved in this situation, but not in the way most people would think. Because later on, we're going to meet John's mother, Carla, who is on Crystal's side. And we're also going to meet Crystal's own sister, Chardonnay, who is on John's side. So, Crystal, your sister's putting doubts in his head.
I don't know why she's so involved in my business or why she's so interested in whose baby this is. Regardless of who it is, you're an aunt. You're supposed to be there, regardless if there's a father or not. Yeah, we know that, but it's like, why would you care who the father is? Why do you care who the father is, though? I don't understand. Like, why is this so important to you?
We're going to get to Chardonnay in a bit, okay? But first of all, so John wasn't around during the pregnancy when it came to Kyle, right?
I was forced to him. I had to call him and like, hey, I have a doctor's appointment. Hey, Kyle's born. Kyle, this is going on with Kyle. He was not interested in Kyle at all.
Here's the thing about John.
He was not interested.
Everybody has to know about John. Now, forgive me, John. I gotta get the numbers straight here. All right? You have 7 kids.
The ones he claimed.
And
that
also,
I meant all their
the
lives.
ones he claimed.
All of them.
Apparently, you have been duped before when it came to having children, right?
I'm pretty sure. You won't stop talking about.
Plenty of times you were told that you were the father and you weren't the father.
Mom agreed with him and everything. They took him in. We looked out for him. We did what you're supposed to do as a family.
That's not my problem.
When them test results came back, they get to crying and it was 0.0%.
Well,
now
you
it's
won't
like,
catch me crying.
What do I get back? Because even though she's saying what she's saying, I still look out for
John.
I still look out for him.
Exactly. So if you don't think he's yours, why do you look out for him?
That's just because what type of man I am.
To find out if he's your son. That's not the type of man. A man is going to find out if he's his first before he proceeds.
Everybody should know they can't tell by looking at you now. You're 6'9".
A giant.
Yeah, I'm somewhere up there.
Somewhere, yeah.
A giant.
Anyway, Kyle is 2 years old. A normal
Just turned two.
a normal 2-year-old is like 33 inches, and Kyle
Right.
is 43 inches. I mean, almost a foot taller.
3'7".
But his mom ain't little either, though. Like,
It's gotta be your baby. The
pretty tall for a
genetics. Look
little
at
girl.
genetics.
He don't look nothing like me.
You don't think
He
so?
look like me.
You can't pull off no height, Maury. Like,
He
she
looks
tall a
like
little
me. He
bit
looks
too.
identical to me. John, we have similar features. We have this conversation before. We have
Yeah,
similar
but-
features. That
but
baby
he
looks
got-
identical to
But
me.
he got Macaulay Culkin's hair, man.
John,
You said that when Kyle
what
was
matters
born,
is that this is
he had-
Kyle's father, and he don't want to admit it. For what reason? You admit it to me.
okay,
I'm listening,
when
Maury.
Kyle was born, you told my
Right.
people with his hair, it looks like he's like Macaulay Culkin.
And now I'm looking at you, Maury. He
My
might
son,
look
my
like
uncle.
yours. Straight
Really?
up, like,
Are you serious?
beautiful baby, but look,
That's a whole
look at
different
Macaulay
shade of
Culkin. They
baby.
look.
That
He
baby is
might be
Caucasian.
Macaulay Culkin's
My
baby,
baby is
though. Like,
golden.
now that I'm
I
thinking
hope
about
it
it, that
is,
might.
because I get a check
She
out of
might have
him.
been Macaulay Culkin.
Oh my goodness.
Why would you pick me over Macaulay Culkin?
In all the years of the Maury Show,
Wow.
this is the first time Macaulay Culkin has ever been mentioned. I mean, how do you feel about this DNA issue that involves your son?
That's my grandson.
How do you know that?
Mom, you always say that, though. Like,
John.
we
Kyle
don't-
looks just like, listen, when I had John Marvin, when he was a baby, I thought they brought me the wrong baby.
Oh, is that right? It was,
Okay?
He was
John was, yes, just like that. I thought they brought me the wrong baby. Okay, so it's not the baby
Mom,
don't
you
always have to
why you
look
believe
like
in
the
other people over me,
dad.
though?
He don't have to have,
You believe in
he
other
don't have
people
to
over
have
me.
nothing of
You don't even
you.
want to find out the truth.
He don't have to have nothing that look like you to be yours.
yeah, he do.
He
You
looked
believe in
like
other
his
people over your
mother.
son?
Carla,
Yes.
your son has 7 children with 7
The
different
ones
women.
he
Right.
claimed.
Probably more.
Well, we know number 8 on the way.
Carla,
It's
I hate
probably
to
9,
ask you
10,
this,
11.
but didn't you school him
But I
about
take
sex? Didn't you
responsibility of
school him?
all of them, though,
Jeff
Maury.
Maury, I'm glad we're on the show, but we shouldn't have to come here. This is John's child. John knows it's his child.
I don't know
2 years
nothing.
later.
John says
You
you
know,
should.
that-
John says you should have his back. You're his mom. You should.
I do have
Yeah,
his
that's
back,
my mom.
and being a mother is teaching my child
Okay,
to
so
do
how
the
many
right
times?
thing.
How many times we done went through this, though, Mom? Like, we done went
Once.
through this numerous of
Once.
times, and you didn't cry, no.
Once.
Carla, what was
That's
your?
still having your back.
Wait a second. What was your
She's
reaction
going
when?
against me, though.
What was your reaction when Crystal's sister Chardonnay says that he's not the father?
I don't care what she's saying. She don't even matter to me.
Well, it matters.
this
She
may be
matters
your
to
mama.
me. She's on our
I
show
matter.
now
I matter.
from Socorro, New Mexico.
I said you. I didn't say you
Chardonnay.
don't matter. I said you don't matter to me.
Nice to see you,
you
Chardonnay.
talking. Nice. Let me talk, please. Thank you. Nice to you too, Murray.
Okay, now here's the deal, Chardonnay. This your sister. Why are you going against her?
It's not
She
about going
knows she
against
right.
her. It's exactly. It's
No,
about
she
the
not
fact that
doing
my nephew,
it
you know who
now.
his father is. I helped take care
Okay,
of that
well,
baby.
He right here.
What
I
do
do
you
more
know
for you
about
right
your
here.
sister
Ma'am,
that we
ma'am.
don't know? This?
She know
I
how
know
she
a lot
get
of
down.
people, but I will say this: I have been to the club with my sister. That's my favorite. That's my best friend. That's my all. But the truth is the truth. When she see
Preach.
men, she pounce. She pounce.
Preach.
She pounce.
Preach.
Because
Like
I'm
a
a
lion.
cutie. They
When she
come
see-
to
Exactly.
Be
me.
quiet. Be quiet.
Preach.
You know how you are. You know how you are. What happened to family dinners and you're meeting the kid's father? I met this man at a bar. She tells me this her baby father at a bar, Murray, after a baby is born.
Cause he be
Murray,
hiding.
calm it down. Okay, come. Listen, ma'am, I have a mom. You can argue with my mom. Not argue with me.
Okay, hold on.
I have a
Hold
mom.
on. Hold on.
Okay, I have a mom.
Chardonnay, your sister is pregnant right now. She says
Yes, she is, Murray.
she says the father is John.
I'm the baby father because I take care of them babies.
Bottom line is, John, as my son, I love you. But you need to be more responsible and stop
Hey,
making
Mom,
these
come
babies,
on,
and
come
we
on,
wouldn't
come
be
on,
here.
Okay,
Snip it
John.
off.
That's what I'm here
Snip
for.
it.
If
I'm
I
listening.
show that you are Kyle's father, are you going to be in his life?
100%. 100%. I ain't denying no kids. That's mine.
In the case of 2-year-old Kyle, John, you are the father.
Bye.
All right, I'm good. it's a beautiful thing, because
Okay.
Lord,
Yes,
listen,
sir. Yes, sir.
and I'm gonna be back for baby too.
I guess so. You are not the father.